I'm going to do a screen share so you can see what I've got. Okay, so I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Lori Longfield, and I am a licensed professional counselor, and I have my administrative certification for schools too. I was a former school counselor. I'm married with 2 children, a 4-year-old and a 6-year-old, and I am a mompreneur. So I wanted to welcome everyone to Sharon's launch call. And you may not know everyone who's speaking on the call or is on the call, but we are partnering together to share a message of hope with mission-driven people. You have been invited because Sharon respects you, cares about you, and would love for you to know what we are up to. This call is meant to be relaxed and fun. You won't have to buy or do anything. Just be there to showing your support is enough. For the first part, we're going to talk about the hemp oil. You'll hear information and stories of people up-leveling their health. For the rest of the call, we'll talk about the organization that Sharon has partnered with. Prime My Body has allowed people all over the country to create additional options and a sense of fulfillment. Maybe something will stand out to you, and you'll think of someone who needs to hear this message. So thank you for coming. Here we go. So to kick it off, I'd like to ask a question about health. Would you agree that being healthy and pain-free today can be a challenge? It's so true, isn't it? We'd all love to look good and live a long, active life. We know it's our job to make this happen, but unfortunately it can be complicated, unpleasant, and time-consuming. In this world of critics, skepticism, and fake news, what and who can we actually trust? So why I advocate for CBD hemp oil is I believe that no one deserves to suffer. Hemp oil is oil containing CBD, cannabinoid diol, which is a compound in cannabis that has life-changing medicinal effects, but is completely non-psychoactive, so meaning you will not get a high. CBD has exploded onto the scene, transcending the world of the seriously ill to the wider sphere of people who just want to feel better. So cannabis has 2 species, hemp and marijuana. Hemp contains less than 0.3% THC, and marijuana contains more than 20% THC. Thanks to the Farming Act of 2014, hemp became legal in all 50 states. The federal legal limit of THC is 0.3%, and Prime My Body hemp oil contains less than 0.002% THC. There are over 113 different cannabinoid diols found in hemp, and CBD is the one that has the most medicinal benefits. Our bodies have a nervous system, immune system, digestive system, and we also have an endocannabinoid system. The endocannabinoid system is a crucial molecular system that the body uses to help maintain homeostasis, and this is the master regulatory system in the body. The endocannabinoid system receptors are activated by chocolate, meditation, yoga, runner's high, breast milk, but most of us are deficient unless we're running every single day and doing yoga all day long and eating a ton of chocolate. So phytocannabinoid diols, or phyto meaning from plants, activate our body's endocannabinoid system to produce its own cannabinoid diols. Because the receptors are found throughout the brain and in every major organ, this is one more reason that cannabis treats so many different illnesses and conditions. So research shows that CBD hemp can help with mood support, neurological, inflammation, and immune support. There are over 35,000 studies on CBD, and they can be found on pubmed.gov and projectcbd.org. Every day, there are more and more research studies being published about how CBD is helping over 250 conditions in the human body. Now that research is moving forward all over the world, new evidence leading to a greater understanding will be published almost weekly for the next several decades. This is very exciting time for the discovery of many benefits of this misunderstood plant. Here is Dr. Chris Shade. He is the formulator. He is a world-renowned chemist and scientist. His expertise is in heavy metal detoxification and with dentists and mercury detoxification. He was an organic farmer and actually a biodynamic farmer and understands the importance of keeping our bodies free from toxins. He's also the founder of Quicksilver Scientific. So why Prime My Body hemp oil? The hemp plant is grown to strict organic standards in Europe and the US. It's pharmaceutical grade, which is which uses the highest quality hemp strains. There is a batch analysis to make sure that there are no contaminants. No medical card is needed. Not all states have the option for medical marijuana. And even if your state does, there is only a short list of conditions that qualify people to get the card. It's a full spectrum, including CBD, CBDA, CBDV, CBDG, and they all work synergistically together. And there's also no concern of popping a false positive during a drug test with this oil either. This is the supplemental facts. It's 40% CBD. And my favorite part is that it's in a sunflower seed oil and not a soybean oil, because all of the soybean in this country is genetically modified. So here comes the science, Sharon. Here we go. Liposomal delivery. This is the magic part about this oil. So anything we put into our body is deemed useless if we aren't able to absorb it. Dr. Shade's proprietary blend offers the power of intravenous therapy with a way more convenient oral delivery system. Typically, absorption of phytocannabinoid CBD is poor, with only about 10% absorption into our cells. Liposomal delivery has a 5 to 10 times faster absorption rate. This is my dad, Dr. Rob Heineman. He has his PhD in molecular biology, molecular genetics, and did the research on liposomal delivery 30 years ago. So his research made a product like this available to us now. He worked at the National Cancer Institute for 10 years. And his joke, and he tells it way better than I do, but size does matter when it comes to liposomes. So liposomes are like tiny bubbles and are made of phospholipids. It's the basic building block of the cell membrane. And what happens is the liposomes bond with the outer membrane of our cells and deliver the hemp oil directly into the cell for 99% absorption rate. The liposomes are nano-sized, so they are tiny enough to start being rapidly absorbed, starting when we pump it into our mouths and hold it under our tongues for 30 seconds. This is a great chart. Oh, no, first, this is my dad, and this is Dr. Chris Shade in their liposomance picture together. This chart is comparing our hemp oil to the leading brand, and you can see that ours is 5 milligrams compared to the 10 milligrams. So you need half the amount, and you feel it much faster. So why choose Prime My Body hemp oil? With Dr. Shade, we have peace of mind. No medical card is needed. You have the liposome delivery, which is 10 times more effective. It works. People are seeing results, and they're seeing it fast. The lipids, the phospholipids, they create actually healthier cells in our body. Bonus. The nanoparticle size, again, small enough to be able to get into our veins and capillaries. Heavy metal testing, so we know that that there are no contaminants in the oil. There's a wholesale option to purchase, and we could also share it and make an extra income if you so choose. So we could share information all day, but the best part is how Prime My Body oil shows up in everyday life. It's not about treating or curing specific conditions or diseases. The experiences you're about to hear shows how hemp oil can help with just about everything. I also want to say too, we don't make claims to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or illnesses. So I would like to share my story. I started using this oil back in June. I was dealing with chronic plantar fasciitis heel pain and had tried everything. I had this pain for 2 years. Tried everything: chiropractors, massage therapy, ice, stretching, shoes, nothing helped. Within 3 weeks, my pain decreased 90%. And within 6 weeks, my pain was 100% gone and continues to be gone. It's helped me tremendously with my anxiety, my sleep, my energy, and focus. I can enjoy falling asleep without my mind racing and creating all the lists in my head of things to do like I used to. It brings balance into my life and an appreciation for the power of now. So Sharon, I'm wondering if you could unmute yourself and just quickly, I know you just started, and if you can unmute yourself and share what the oil has done for you so far.
Sure. So, Lori, you know my story. I was given the Quicksilver product by a doctor in May. I was going through probably something as a result of having co-infections to Lyme's disease, but more importantly, it was due to a leaky gut that I'm being treated for. And so I was in this sort of state of agitation, and I wasn't sleeping, and I was uncomfortable all the time. And the Quicksilver product helped, but honestly, it wasn't enough at the time, and I was a little frustrated. And so I mentioned to someone in our organization that, you know, I liked the product, but it wasn't fabulous. And she says, well, Dr. Shade went on to make something that's stronger. And the minute I started using the Prime My Body product, I was like, wow, this is stronger. Like, she's not kidding. And it went much faster. Now, they're both liposomal, and you made a couple of interesting points. Before I ever used any hemp oil, my daughter and I were put on PC. We were actually put on phospholipids. And we used PC to, amongst other things, rid ourselves of Lyme's disease and parasites. And it was extremely effective in doing so. We had infusions for 1.5 years. So weekly infusions of PC. So I really, when you said, oh, that's an added bonus, yeah, it certainly is, because even if I weren't to get, let me add something else in, I'm also getting some migraine relief from it. So if I get a migraine, the pain goes down significantly if I take the Prime My Body hemp oil. So I've been using it for that purpose too. But anyway, so all of this is really, it's so important to me to be involved with this now, because what I'd like to do is start cutting back on some of the supplements I've been using for leaky gut. And really, I have a feeling that long-term use of this oil is going to make a big difference for me in that vein. I really do. Which is why I'm frustrated I screwed up the address on the order because I'm running out.
It'll be good. It'll be good.
But anyway, so yeah, and by the way, I also suffer from plantar fasciitis, and I haven't been using this regularly enough because I don't have enough of it. So I wouldn't know necessarily if that's going to make the difference, because I know that for inflammation, you've really got to use it every day.
Yep, absolutely. Wow. Thanks for sharing.
That's another goal. But it's exciting. You know, the whole liposomal delivery thing is so key. And, you know, I should also mention that another doctor back in May tried to give me CBD oil, but he gave it to me in tablets. And I tried it, and it did absolutely nothing. I mean, zero. It really did nothing.
Exactly, because it's going through your digestive tract, so it's not getting absorbed.
Right.
That's like why we take liposomal vitamin C. If you try to take vitamin C in a tablet, you're just going to poop it out.
Yep.
Exactly. There you go.
Expensive poop and expensive pee.
Yeah, do you know what we're talking about with the liposomal vitamin C? The packets, we get them online all the time. That's what we take.
Wow. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that. So
Okay.
I'm going to, can you mute yourself back out? Thanks, Sharon. Okay, so I'm going to go on to what's happening in this incredible hemp industry right now. If I can get my, okay. So according to Forbes magazine, the CBD market is estimated to grow to $2.1 billion by the year 2020, and that growth is 700%. Hemp is coined the new billion-dollar crop. We are in the right place at the right time with the right product. You know, where businesses are going, we buy on Amazon because we trust others' experiences. Uber is the largest taxi service in the country. They don't own any cars, and people are being paid to share their car. Airbnb is the largest hotel industry in the world. They don't own any hotel properties, and again, people are being paid to share their residence. So this is the future of businesses in this country. I love that you can control your own destiny with this. You can do full-time, part-time, you ultimately decide. So we're going to transition to hearing a little bit more about the company behind hemp oil, Prime My Body. And as you know, our mission is that no one deserves to suffer. It's important to know that 60% of Prime My Body hemp oil is purchased by customers who have no affiliation with the company. The business is not for everyone, but there are those who are looking for another type of freedom. Like I said before, we're not going to ask for anything. We simply want to share why we love the business and what it's done for us. Perhaps you will think of someone, even just one person in your life, who needs to hear about what's possible. So before we jump into stories, let's address some of the common questions about our business. So how does it work? I'm sure you're all well aware of the cost of owning your own business is very expensive, and the cost is nominal with a Prime My Body business. Our CEO is Paul Rogers, and he is a leader with a heart. I got to meet him in LA this past weekend, and he got up on the stage and he danced for us and he sings to us, and he was literally brought to tears when he was sharing about what this hemp oil is doing for the world. And that's when I got a crush on him. Don't tell my husband. So let's take a look at the product sales. So in January, they had 400,000 in product sales. In February, 600,000. March, 1.25 million. And they launched in June. And in the first week, it was $1 million in product sales. And we're projected to be at 10 million a month by springtime. They actually recently got a call from the Department of Justice to congratulate them that in 1 year of selling this hemp oil, they have done what other companies have done in 10 years' time. So we're geared up to go global in the next couple of months. The first country is Japan, then Canada, and then Mexico. We're also going to be going public in Australia, so all affiliates will be able to own stock shares in stock. I love that it's only $39 a year to own your own business with Prime My Body. We get a personal website created and maintained for us. You can run a business from any device, anywhere, anytime. You buy in with one of these packages where you make sure you have at least a bottle for you, a bottle to share, and a bottle to sell. The company manufactures the hemp oil, delivers it, bills and collects from customers, and pays us directly weekly by direct deposit. We just share by word of mouth, and the company does the rest. There's no inventory to keep if you don't want to. All commission levels are permanent. There are no quotas to meet, and people can share a little or a lot, and you have the freedom to choose what pace you want to go at. So we get paid in 8 different ways. There's a fast builder reward where you get 25% commission off the first order of anyone you sign up. Team builder rewards when you're earning by creating 2 different teams. So it's a binary and a unilateral system. There's rank advancement, residual incomes up to 7 generations. And this is the passive income, the the residual money, the earn money while you sleep money. And I do earn money while I sleep. Love that. Then we have matching bonuses. We get paid weekly using the e-wallet. And there is so much support. I love our team. So in support, including Facebook groups, daily corporate calls, welcome calls, launch calls like this, live presentations, Zoom team calls, and just being there to support each other. It's fantastic. So I want to tell my business story, and then again, just say, there are no claims of what you can make in this business. You can make as little as $0 a week, or you can earn as much as $75,000 a week. So my story is that I started in mid-July, and I committed to working my business for 30 days and see what would happen. And clearly I was successful, and because I'm still here. Success for me came in earning in 1 month what took me 4 years to see in another network marketing company that I had been with. So as of today, I have 106 people on my team, and 16 are direct to me. Again, I wasn't even close to that number in the other company that I was with. Sorry, it was asking me if I should, if I wanted to pay for Zoom. I got distracted. So best of all, my favorite thing is helping people grow and helping and seeing how this oil is changing people's lives. That's the best part. So Sharon, I know that you haven't been in this business long, but can you talk just a couple of minutes and unmute yourself and share why you chose to join up as an affiliate?
Well, honestly, as you know, just being perfectly candid, as you know, I thought at first signing up as an affiliate was the most economical way to provide the hemp oil for my family. And I literally want everyone in the family to take it. And then as I started using it and then started talking to you and to Carol and some others, I started realizing that I have so many friends and so many people and contacts who have either talked about wanting something like this, or everyone my age has various types of inflammatory related health issues and autoimmune issues. And I could just go on and on about that. And so I just started thinking, this would be really a cool way to connect with people, give them something that would help them, and also have them start a business. So it just seemed like a really fun idea and a good idea. And I'm my real profession. I'm a psychotherapist, but I'm in transition geographically. So I'm not taking on clients right now. So it's a good kind of thing for me to get involved in right now. And maybe someday it'll be, because I know that your team, is she your direct sponsor? Is Dee your sponsor?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, no, so, my mom, and then Dee.
Oh, okay. So Susan D is compiling a list. You probably know this already, of all of us therapists, because she wants to send an email out and get a targeted market with that, which makes a lot of sense. You just have to, we're going to all have to be very careful on how we do that, because you can't have a dual relationship with someone.
Right.
You can't sell them a product if you're their counselor. So in any event, but I do love the idea, and I've had to kind of keep my mouth shut with clients for a long time now about their health habits, their eating habits, their, the fact that they're on so many medications, and it's possible that more natural alternatives would help them better, and so forth. So I would love it if the people that I treat would start to get knowledgeable and learn about hemp oil. That would be so cool.
Wow.
That'd be really cool.
Really cool.
And that's why I invited Carol Michaels, because she's in a health related field, and I thought that this would be helpful to her. So anyway, so that's part of it. And a couple of the other people that couldn't do it, I know some of them are interested in selling. One's affiliated with the yoga studio, various people who really think this is a great product. So, but anyway, so that's really my story about how I got involved and decided to be affiliate. Just didn't make any sense just to buy it, because Katie and I intend to use it for the foreseeable future. So it just doesn't, And once I learned the shelf life was 2 years, I was like, okay, I'm safe.
Awesome. Thank you, Sharon. Okay, so I'm just gonna one more slide and then we'll wrap it up. Okay. So this is my favorite slide. I can show you. Hold on. Okay. So this is the best slide because it shows where we are at. We are in launch. So many of the companies you are familiar with, Arbonne, Amway, Mary Kay, those kinds, they are companies that are in the stability mode and they're earning $100 million a month, these companies. So it's extremely difficult to grow a team and earn residual income because the market is so flooded. At Launch, we are the founders of this revolution, bringing hemp into the network marketing arena. So just to give you some perspective, we were talking about who upline sponsors are. So I am the 8th generation from the top lead marketer in this company. So that just shows you how close we are to the very start of it. So the rules that, get in early, pay the minimums to keep your commissions, and don't quit. So to wrap it up, I want to thank all of you again for joining us, either live or on the recording. We are excited to network with 2 types of people who are ready to invest in their health and make life easier by adding hemp oil, or anyone who wants to partner with Sharon in this world of hemp. Our vision is to help people to earn stable residual income in order to expand their options while traveling, spending time with family, and making contributions to the world. We love helping moms have freedom to choose mom care instead of daycare with financial peace of mind. We help hardworking professionals have the choice to build their dreams instead of someone else's. College kids can build a side gig to help pay for school without getting a job. Empty nesters can increase retirement so there's more than enough to enjoy life and give to future generations. And all of this takes place with a positive, fun community where people can thrive and be fulfilled. So although you're here to support this launch, perhaps you could ask yourself, what if this could be perfect fit for someone that I know and who is in my circles? Who do I know that may be dissatisfied and looking for a solution? As skeptical as I was, I am thankful for my mom who cared enough about me to share this, and it's changed my life. And the best part is I get to work with people like Sharon and Carol and my mom. So I can't think of anyone better to put in touch with your friends. Don't you agree? So after the call, you are more than welcome to connect with Sharon about it. Congratulations, Sharon. I love what you are doing, and it's been a blast so far. And I just wanted to thank all of you guys so much. If you have any questions, you can ask Sharon, and she can connect with me. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for being on this call. And do you have any final words, Sharon, for everyone?
No, Lori, just thanks for doing this. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful night in all of the states that we are all in.
Take care.
Thank you. Thank you. It was
good.
lovely to meet you. Glad to be your partner, your business partner.
Thank you. Great mom.
Bye.